Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we will learn define tolerance group for general ledger account and define tolerance for user. So what is that tolerance group for general ledger account? Tolerance, user tolerance, means fixing the limits, authorization to posting in some limits. Here, I have just created one chart. Uh, with the help of that, we'll try to understand what is that. So here is like, let's suppose we have a one group name we have named as end user one. Here we have a two end user. Okay, those like they have a authorization to post any transaction which is around within 50,000. They can able to post that. Okay, and in the second group we can see there is a there is a lakh rupees. So in end user group 2, like they have a again set of people where like they can post any transaction which is above from 50,000 till 1 lakh. They can post this. Then we have a above 1 lakh transaction, whatever is that above more than that, first it will move to the manager. And this limit, this authorization, all this will create a basis consultant will create the group limit. Okay, and this is just for the example purpose. Here is like this is for the more amount I have just mentioned with the small amount. So it's like limit can be they it can be organization can decide. Here just for just for example purpose I have just mentioned here. So this is like that is just for authorization for the different groups of uh, end user. Okay, let's go to our SAP and we'll understand. So first we have to define in the system tolerance group for general ledger account. We have a T code OBA0 and sorry OBAO, and then we have this is the path. So let's take this. Let's go enter this OB and select here new entries, RL company code, our company code. Okay, here tolerance group we will not select here since this is a training server. We don't require to restrict anything. This is just for training purpose. So we'll just leave it as a blank and we'll just try to save this and we'll just try to come out from that screen. And then okay, just save this. Saved. Okay. Then here then next we have defined tolerance for user. So T code is that OBA4. OBA4 we have just select this that I think this is already maintained in the system. So I'll just try to explain you. Okay, so it is already there. So what you have to do, just here, just select new entry, enter your company code, and then yeah, here you can see amount per document authorization, and then amount per open item account, and then cash discount. So here what we'll do, we'll just select 999. That means there is a no restriction, it is allowed. And then bottom one also, and then 0, and then we'll try to save this. It is already entered for this RLL RL11, so I will not save, because if I'll save I'll get message that this entry is already exist for the same. Okay, now come back. Okay, so now what we'll do, what is there in our list? Okay, so controlling area, we'll talk about controlling area. Controlling area is that it is the highest node. Let me show you in the example. Yeah, controlling area here is like you can see that company code, like area is the highest node in the organization structure. So if will not create controlling area, this will not allow this controlling area will not allow company code to post any transaction. So it's just controlling area is a different module. Here is just we have to complete one basic step, then only we'll be able to post the entry. So this is the prerequisite for that we have to complete now only. Okay, so in the controlling area, T code is OKKP. Select this, go to your this the screen, type enter. Okay, this is also I have just created. Just let me explain you how we can do that. RL11. So here we have to enter our company code, and then name will come, and then we have to select a controlling area. Controlling area same as company code. Our currency type will automatically uh, pop up here, and currency also. Then we have to write down the cost center standard hierarchy. We have to enter that, and then we have to go to assignment of company code. Here we have to select new company code RL11, and then we have to save that. Then we have to move to activate component. Then here we have to select physical year, current year 2021, and then active component we have to select here. This is for cost center. Select a activity type, internal order, and then order management also we have to select, and then all currency variants we have to select, and then we have to save that. These are the steps that which is required uh, for FI. Otherwise system will not allow you to move further. Okay, so now we'll go back to our Excel sheet. Now, okay, one more prerequisite is controlling area and deactivate the document splitting. Document splitting is a one of the topic in SAP which we will cover in after our general ledger. We will cover this document splitting. Okay, so it's just we have to deactivate, otherwise system will not allow. So we have this path which we have to follow: financial accounting new, general accounting new, and business transaction. So let's go here, come back. Okay, so now here we'll type SPRO IMG reference, and then we have to select financial accounting new. We have general ledger accounting new, business transaction, then we have document splitting, and here we have to select activate, and then here we have to select deactivate per company code. So position RL11. Right now we just wanna inactive. Once we will learn this document splitting, that time we have to come here and we have to remove this tick so that we can able to active that. So now today we have done four T codes. We have worked on tolerance group, tolerance for user, and the prerequisite is like controlling area and deactivate document splitting. In the next class, we will learn how to create general ledger.